What's up everyone, Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is around 6:30 Eastern Time, January 14th, 2018. I am kind of sitting here just doing some charting, and I wanted to do it and I guess shoot from the hip while I'm doing it, because I'm noticing something interesting and I kind of wanted to just share it with you. Patterns, right? Patterns wouldn't be a thing in technical analysis, and there's so many different types of patterns, but patterns wouldn't be a thing in technical analysis if history did not repeat itself. I mean, it's almost the definition of a pattern. It's a pattern because history has shown this thing happen before. So as patterns develop, we see history tending to repeat itself. So with that being said, I found something interesting. You can find patterns throughout the history of, you know, almost any stock or cryptocurrency or whatever. But I'm looking at this August 23rd to November 16th, and I wanted to kind of just share it with you. So let's compare that time frame with December 8th, January 14th, which is kind of the current time frame that we're in. First thing I want to point out is the consolidation here in this time frame when we had this breakout up took a little bit longer. Here you have 85 days, right, of consolidation. Then we kind of saw another breakout occur in November. So this consolidation that has just been happening, happened a lot quicker. We have 38 days, right? So that's kind of one thing I want to look at, but I want to zoom in on these time frames and what's going on here, because this is what I found like the most intriguing. So let's get out the price range, and let's kind of just go from right there when the breakout kind of started happening to there, up 112%. Now this major correction here, right? Where is this? This is the 30-minute chart, by the way. These are the one-day charts. So I'm zooming in on a 30-day, and actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you the time frame of this top to this first lower low, or this first low, I guess we can call it, 35%. Now let's take a look at our current time frame of this top to this lower low, this low. Okay, 39%. I guess you could say around 40%. Now let's go back over here and let's check out the top again to this low, 66%. Now let's go to our current time frame. And you know, if you guys have been invested in Litecoin, you probably felt this when it happened. Look at this, 65%. So just about 35 to 40%, and then 65%, and then August to November time frame, just around 35 to 40%, and then 65%. Now we can take this a step further, and we can measure that low to this little uptrend we had, 111%. And by the way, if you guys remember this day, that was December 22nd, I think. I mean, we scooped down real low for a second. I hope you're one of those that bought in that, you know, 5 to 10 minute time frame when that happened. So anyway, let's measure from that low to this nice little uptrend. So we had 111% on the other one, and we have 113% on the other one. Now, I mean, just look at the charts. August 23rd, November 16th, the December 8th to January 14th. Just look at them. I mean, talk about a pattern, right? And I'm doing this for context because we use patterns. So when you see a pattern, it helps to give a foundation to your decisions that you're going to make moving forward. Not your predictions, because nothing will ever tell you what's going to happen. However, it can help guide you and help you to make better decisions based on patterns that have seemed to repeat themselves. So this pattern, we can go back to the daily. We have the consolidation taking a little bit longer here, but finally breaking that trend line right there, right? And I even talked about this yesterday, is getting in on a breakout up, and really kind of just setting a stop loss right outside this trend line to keep you safe from it breaking back down, but taking advantage of this potential breakout based on this pattern. So I'm starting to see a similar type of opportunity developing with Litecoin right now, and a potential breakout. So like I said, I tend to buy dips, so I might not trade a breakout if it occurs, if and when it occurs. However, if I do, I'll try and record it, but that's going to be tough, just because it happens quickly. So with that being said, I kind of just wanted to do this video. This is kind of what I do during the day when I'm really looking at charts. I know I do daily technical analysis and they're quicker, but I really do, I do go back in time and I look at patterns and I look at trends and I look at what Litecoin has done in the past, so that when it happens again, you can more anticipate what's going to happen. And you don't trade at all out of emotion. Because if you can go back and you can actually see how many times this type of correction has happened, just go back over the years and just see it happen time and time again. When it happens in real time, right? Like what it did here and here, and then we have these moments where it potentially starts to feel like it's happening again, right? And you see these posts on Reddit and other forums and YouTube videos, and it's just like, we're crashing. And that's because people are very emotional when you're zoomed in and looking at these charts. It's very easy to get emotional when you're living in it, right? But when you're zoomed out and you've seen this happen, you've seen these things happen time and time again, it provides you one of the most crucial and important things when not even trading, but investing, which is a solid foundation of knowledge of these things happening before. So you don't have to freak out, and you can step outside of yourself, you can step outside of what's going on, and you can make informed, analytical, safer decisions. Notice I didn't say safe, because when you're investing, you never want to invest more than you can afford to lose, because at the end of the day, you can see a potential breakout happening, right? And you can get in on the trade, and then all of a sudden, boom. That's always just a fact. That's not going anywhere, but patterns help. So if you're gonna do anything, try and get good at reading patterns. And really, it requires some studying. It requires some time to go back and see what has happened before. And it'll help you. It'll help you feel a little bit less emotional when you're trading or investing, and you'll be way more prepared. So again, just shooting from the hip. I really just wanted to throw that out there because I was in this looking at it, and I just thought I'm gonna do a video and just share it with you. So there are my thoughts. Take it or leave it. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time and watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you agree, you disagree. And anyway, thank you so much for coming by. Have an awesome rest of the day, and God bless.